You rush into your classroom after hiding from your boyfriend who was waiting for you at the gate. You are a little bit shy after you answered him last 3 days. Honestly, you are not yet ready to date the captain of the tennis team, none other than Jungkook. But you still agree since you really like him too. He courted you for 3 months, and since he was sweet, caring, and nice, you really fell in love with him. Imagine, with the many girls who like him, he ignored them because he liked you. It's like you won a lottery. You found out recently that he has an ex-girlfriend, a medical student. That girl broke up with him. That is the reason why you hesitate to answer him because you're afraid that what if he'll just make you a rebound to forget his ex? But in the past 3 months, you haven't seen anything unusual in his behavior. You saw Jungkook's sincerity, so you decided to give it a try. Wait, why I am hiding from my boyfriend? You said to yourself, and placed your head on the desk and hit it softly with your eyes closed. Later on, you felt someone sat next to you, but you didn't pay attention to it since you were busy hitting your forehead on the desk. Then suddenly someone put a palm on your forehead. Stop it, you might get hurt. You open your eyes after hearing that familiar voice as you see Jungkook sitting beside you. Why did you run when you saw me earlier at the gate? He asked. I didn't notice you, you answered. Jungkook stared at your eyes like he was reading your mind. Fine, I'm sorry if I did that, you said. Are you ashamed of me being your boyfriend? Of course not. I'm the one who isn't confident in myself if I'm really right for you and insecure about myself. Something like that? YM. Trust in yourself. Be confident and raise your hand. The important thing is I like you and you feel the same. So don't think if you're right for me. Because now you're everything to me. You nod and smile at him. Next time don't run after me, okay? He said. Promise. Until... Hey, lovebirds, can we start class now? Jungkook, why are you here? This is not your class, the professor said. Prof, I just want to see my girlfriend before going to my practice. Ah, then you can go out now since you already see YN. Yeah, just go, you whisper while biting your lips in embarrassment. See you later, he said and ran outside. After class, Jungkook picked you and treat you somewhere. You two are happily talking when Jungkook hold your chin that makes your heart pounding so fast. What? You ask while looking at him sitting across from you. Nothing. I just want you to know that I love you. I'm sincere of my feelings for you. I believe you. By the way, can you come to my game tomorrow? I play better if you are there. Sure, of course I will come to support my boyfriend.
The next day.
You arrive before Jungkook's match. You start looking for him as you saw him talking with someone. You didn't want to approach him because you got shy since there were so many people who came to watch his match. So you just sat in the vacant seat that you saw. Meanwhile, Jungkook is busy talking to his team until... Yeah, YN is here, he said. Where? Jungkook asked as he stood up and started looking around until he saw you. Come here, he mouthed on you after your eyes met, but you refused and said that You will just sit there. Just wait me there, he signaled and came to you. He held your hand and pulled you going to his chair and made you sit. Why am I sitting here? He came closer and whispered, so that everyone will know that you are my girlfriend, especially the boys, he said and chuckles while removing his hat and put it on your hand. That moment, you feel even more in love with Jungkook. He always feels for you that you're special, and when you are with him, your heart is really pounding so fast and feels butterflies in your stomach all the time. Later on, his match will start. I will win for you, he said. You roll your eyes playfully and say, show them who you are. I will, he said and kissed your forehead. After that, he ran going to the tennis court. While you were busy cheering for your boyfriend, a group of girls came. You recognize one of them. She is your boyfriend's ex. You start feeling insecure to yourself again, but when you remember what Jungkook said that he loved you, it disappeared and your confidence in yourself returned. The crowd and you cheered Jungkook after he won. Jungkook immediately looked at you as he runs to you and picked you from the ground and hugs you tightly as he starts twirling in happiness. I won, he said. Congrats, I know you can make it, you replied and hugged him tight. Wait for me here, I just get dressed in the locker, then let's celebrate. Together with your team? If you're not comfortable with them, then let's celebrate alone. No, that's your team. It's better to be with them. He suddenly stared at your eyes and say, that's why I like you so much. Because you know how to understand that my team also needs me. You are not selfish. You're waiting for Jungkook to come out when nature called you. So you enter the building to go to the bathroom. Bro, did you see Celine come to watch your game earlier? Mm, why aren't you happy? You should be happy because she finally seems to be jealous. Isn't that really the reason why you dated YN? To make Celine jealous so she would come back to you? Jungkook about to answer but you suddenly entered while your eyes are tearing up. While looking in the bathroom, you accidentally heard their conversation. Wait, it means you are just using me to get your ex back? Jungkook was really surprised at your sudden appearance. Wait, let me explain. So it looks like it's true. You are such a jerk, Jungkook. Why are you playing with me? Because I'm weak? Please, let me explain. No, I heard everything, and that's enough. You said and get out of the locker's room while crying. You ran out of the building while Jungkook chased you until he finally caught you. He hugged you tightly, but you pushed him harder and slapped his face with your anger and the pain that you felt. Don't touch me, you said and stepped back. YN, hear me first. Okay, fine. So you won't say I'm unfair. I'll give you a chance to explain. Yes, it's true. In the beginning, I only intended to use you to make Celine jealous, so she would come back to me. But lately, everything changed. I saw your importance, and believe me, I really fell in love with you. Everything I have showed you was true. Please, I'm begging you to believe me. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I hope you told me the truth if you don't want to hurt me and if you really love me. Let's break up. You left with Jungkook crying, but you cry harder because of the pain Jungkook caused you. The next day, you start avoiding him. Jungkook tries to talk to you, but you didn't give him a chance to talk. Every time he tries to approach you, you avoided him. After 2 weeks, you were walking in the corridor with the man who likes you until Jungkook approached. Who is he? Your boyfriend? He asked, as if he was very angry since he knew that man likes you. You don't need to know who he is in my life. Remember, we're done. As you bump into his shoulder while pulling the guy with you before Jungkook beat him. One night, you came home late since you were working on your project. You're about to enter the gate when someone called your name from the dark corner. YN, he called you again until he came out of where he was standing as you found out it was Jungkook and it looks like he's drunk. Can we talk for a second properly? Even just now. Are you drunk? A little? You want to get inside? No, I'm fine here. Then, what is it? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry if I hurt you. Will you forgive me? I know I made a mistake. I should have told you the truth. But I don't think about telling you because I'm happy when I'm with you. There is a fear that you might be angry with me if you will know the truth. You know, Jungkook, I realized this past week after we broke up that maybe everything you showed me was true. Since I really felt your sincerity, I felt your love, your care. But sorry, I'm not ready to forget you yet. I can't accept that you only approached me for the first place just to use me. In truth, you really broke my heart. Believe me, Jungkook, I really love you. But I want to forget you, so please, don't go near me anymore. Okay, I understand if this is the consequences of the wrong I've done to you. But I can't promise that I will forget you. I will wait until you forgive me. That's up to you. He started crying while saying, Can I hug you for the last time? Why not? You answer as he hugs you tightly before parting ways. After that happens, Jungkook doesn't come close to you again. When you meet or run into each other, you're just staring but never talk again until you two graduated in college and completely no news to each other. 2 years later. Mom, how do I look? Pretty awesome. Why? Where are you going? Tonight is the night for all the investors in Gene Hit Entertainment to get to know each other for a better future. And since I'm one of the investors, so I'm invited. You're busy chatting with other guests when suddenly all the attention of the guests went to the newly arrived boy. It's Jungkook. His name became even more known when he won the champion last 2 weeks in a tennis Olympic. All of them admiring him, and you are one of them. Your tears start dripping when you see the man you miss so much after 2 years. Honestly, you regretted your decision not to talk to him before. After he completely ignored you, you realize that you really love him. You just don't approach him because of your ego. The guests start taking pictures of him so you can get a good timing to greet him. And since you got bored, you just decided to went in the balcony to have a fresh air. You stand on the balcony while looking at the buildings shining in its light until someone stands beside you while placing a coat on your shoulder. It's cold here, maybe you might catch a cold. Your heart starts racing again. After how many years? Oh, long time no see, you said after seeing Jungkook. How are you? I'm good. You? I'm not okay. I miss her every day. I tried to forget her, but the opposite happened. I fall in love with her even more, even though it's just memories of our before. All I can think about. I hope she has forgiven me for my sin against her. I want to tell her that I miss her so much, and I'm still waiting for her, Jungkook said while looking down. You face him and hold his chin and lift up. Who is she? Her name is YN. You smile and hug him and start to cry. I already forgive you. Can I come back to you? Of course. I've been waiting for you. I still love you. I love you. Jungkook pick you up from the ground as he placed your arms around his neck and kiss you passionately. You broke the kiss and said, "Congratulations." Do you know that every time I have a match, I imagine that you are there in front cheering for me like you did before? From now on, promise I will make sure that I will always be there every time you have a match to support my boyfriend. Not just your boyfriend, your future husband also. You giggle and say, "Okay, my future husband." The end. Thank you for watching Coobies. Good night.